what's the point, right? So I'm still waiting on some major content to actually come to the game. Obviously, Epic Games is trying to dangle above our heads a quote new major feature, which we talked about in a previous news video. They did say that they're canceling the item shop indefinitely until they get this feature done, which the only thing that makes Epic Games more money than the item shop is the battle pass. So now that I've thought about it, I think
take the following with a grain of salt. That Phoenix thing from yesterday might be the major feature we are getting. From what I could gather, it's not just the weapon workbench / vending machines, as it seems to have its own progression levels and XP. And those seasonal XP rewards posted by Jikoko yesterday are for this Phoenix thing. Max level seems to be level 100, though that might be just a placeholder. Hold up, this sounds like a battle pass sorta thing.
Well guys, it looks like we have quite a bit of positive news, and of course in today's video, I'm going to be going over it all. So, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over quite a bit of Fortnite Save the World news that is going to be stemming from a leaked Save the World Battle Pass in the game files, the confirmed next event that we're going to be seeing in the next few weeks, as well as Save the World's first ever cosmetic starter kit bundle thingy, which is kind of something I never thought I'd ever see, but nonetheless, there it is. So we have quite a bit to talk about in today's video. Before, of course, we do jump into it, I want to give a quick shout out to Luca for the support at gfuel.com. All of the money for my code goes straight to charity, and I freaking appreciate your support, man. It means a ton to me. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. So as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, Inside Home Base did quite a bit of digging in the game files for Save the World since this new update, and found a lot of stuff under the code name Phoenix, including a battle pass, all of its rewards, all the rewards after you get all the rewards, as well as a bunch of different new stuff that we've never seen before. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. One of the first things that Inside Home Base ends up putting out is all of the major rewards that you can find in the battle pass, which he does clarify that it seems unfinished, so we may see some changes later down the line. You got Pure Drops of Rain, Legendary Flux, Legendary Troll Stash Llamas, Reperk, Buyback Vouchers, Hero Recruitment Vouchers, Reagent Promotion Survivors, Reagent Promotion Traps, Reagent Promotion Survivors, Reagent Promotion Weapons, and Promotion Heroes. More on the reagent stuff in just a bit. Moving on from this, we have the post-max level Phoenix rewards. Level 1 is Reperk, then Drops of Rain, then Gold, Lightning in a Bottle, Ebb Perk, Up by the Storm. I think you guys understand by now. And the last thing the Inside Home Base says is take this info with a grain of salt as well, but some of the Phoenix rewards included reagent promotion type of rewards. To quote, promote a hero, weapon, trap, or survivor with this tag, you'll need training manuals or people in a reagent thingy, which I imagine what he's talking about here is a reagent resource. Now, what do I think of all of this? Well, I've been wanting a battle pass in Save the World for quite a long time now. I think I have some videos on this channel that are probably around 2 years old of me talking about, hey, let's get a battle pass in Save the World. I think it'd be great. At the end of the day, for Save the World, in a game where there's not too much content for a lot of people who are towards the end game, having more things to grind is definitely a huge positive. Almost no matter what it is, having stuff to do is a great thing, and this is something that we previously didn't have and are seemingly going to have, and it just gives us more stuff to do at the end of the day. I think that's a fantastic thing. It's also really good for early game players because you'll be able to get resources a lot quicker, stuff like Legendary Flux, Llamas, even recruitment vouchers, and everything in between. It's fantastic. However, how is this going to fare for in-game players like myself? Because of course, I don't need more Drops of Rain. I don't need Legendary Flux. I don't need Hero Recruitment Vouchers. How is this going to fare for me? We're going to take one step away from the Battle Pass leak and talk about something else, and then I'm going to twine these both into one, and hopefully you guys will see where I'm coming from. So really quick, I want to talk about what Forta fans ended up leaking, which of course was the Metal Team Leader bundle for Fortnite Save the World. You can end up buying this bundle, and it's a bit of like a starter bundle, which comes with quests and everything like that. The rewards you can get are 1,000 V-Bucks, 500 X-Ray tickets, a Papa Bear schematic, 1 Legendary Troll Stash Llama, 1 Upgrade Llama, and the Metal Team Leader skin, and back bling for Battle Royale or Save the World. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious. Why is there a Papa Bear schematic? Why is there a weapon in this thing that I have to pay money for? Well, the Papa Bear schematic actually isn't its own unique weapon. It's simply a cosmetic for the typewriter. It has the same perks, the same stats, the same description, and everything in between, but it looks and sounds different. Could this be what a reagent weapon is? Could this be an example of what a reagent weapon is? Also, taking a look at Metal Team Leader, she has the exact same commander perk as some of the other heroes in the Save the World game already. Would this make her just the exact same as them, but cosmetically different, looking and sounding? Actually, here's some audio.
Yeah, congratulations, you're big. Yeah, congratulations, you're big.
So at the end of the day, would that make her a reagent hero of the base game hero that she represents? Basically, the point that I'm making here is that I think the reagent items in the Battle Pass are going to be cosmetic variations of items that we already have in the game right now. For example, if we take a look at the reagent promotion weapon, for example, let's say that this is a reagent weapon that is taking inspiration from the Wraith, but it looks and sounds like the AK-47. It has the same stats, the same perks, the same bloom, the same description, but it's a separate item on its own, which looks and sounds different, basically making it a full-on weapon cosmetic, where it's a completely different model, completely different sounds, way more than what a wrap could do, and basically be its own thing while also being a quote-unquote remake or reskin of said other thing. Obviously, an example of the reagent hero would be Metal Team Leader. What would be an example of a reagent trap? A reagent trap, for example, could probably be like a barrel trap that sits on the ceiling. So it draws inspiration from the ceiling drop trap, which drops tires, except for it does the exact same thing, but cosmetically different, in this way, barrels instead of tires. Same perks, same description, same stats, everything like that. It would also line up with the fact that these are at the end of the battle pass, so the main cosmetic items would be the last things that you unlock, which gives you a reason to want to play for them. So this would be a little bit of a cosmetic chase for in-game players, or all players in the game for that matter, especially let's say if you didn't have the Wraith, being able to get the reagent variation would be great, and if you didn't play during this battle pass, you don't have to worry about the fear of missing out because you can always get the base game version in the actual game during the birthday event or whenever, meaning that there is no actual paid advantage for participating in the battle pass, and you don't lose out on anything because all the resources and all the weapons and traps and stuff can be gained in the base game regardless of the battle pass. I think that if this were to be the way that it works, it would be the best possible situation for everybody. It would give in-game players something to grind for. Of course, you also have the post, max level rewards and everything like that on top of it, but I feel as though if they go this route, that would be absolutely fantastic. Of course, this is only speculation as to what I think it could be, but it just seemingly really lines up with what we've seen with the Metal Team Leader bundle, in the sense that none of the items in that bundle are unique. They are simply reskins or remakes of other items in the game, and I think that's what this reagent word could mean whenever it comes to this battle pass. Now, before you get too excited about this whole battle pass thing, I want to mention what Magus ended up saying on Reddit. Of course, all of these are leaks, by the way, and this couldn't be the major feature at the end of the day. It could be entirely something different for another season, but this is what Magus ended up saying recently. He said, "This has been mentioned several times, but it's extremely hard to give many details as things are still being worked on and anything can change. We're hoping to have the major feature out this season. As we lock more and more in, we'll share some more details. As of this moment, content should start picking up again around 13.20, but this is not the feature release date." Basically what he's saying is that the major feature, which could be the battle pass, isn't guaranteed to come out this season. It could be anytime next season or this season, maybe the season after that, but I doubt it. And he also says that content should pick back up around 13.20 so that we'll actually have some things to do. So don't expect this anytime soon. For all we know, it could be next season, but at the end of the day, it's still a great step in the right direction. Last thing I want to mention during this video is what the next event is going to be, what it was confirmed to be. I ended up putting out a tweet on Twitter that said, for those that were curious, the leak that FireMonkey tweeted out was indeed true and not a placeholder. Matt just backed this up in a message on Reddit. Those tropical teasers are indeed for a pirate event part 2, as it was originally intended to release during version 12.20. Of course, as you guys know, during the home base status report, there was a lot of tropical talk at the end of the status reports, and a lot of people were thinking, hey, could this be the Twine Peaks biome story? Anything like that. Magus ended up confirming that this is actually the Yarrr Part 2 event, which was supposed to come out last season. So a little bit of kind of news, and everything else is actually kind of positive and really cool. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. A lot of this stuff is very interesting, a lot of steps in the right direction in my opinion. I hope that this goes a long way to making Save the World a better game, but we'll just have to wait and see. But guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.